What is up, guys? Razor here, and welcome to the final Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. We already did a playthrough of 1 through 5 Pixel Remaster, and now it's time to start 6. So most Final Fantasy games I've played through multiple times in the past. However, I've only played Final Fantasy VI once, and that was when I played it on the channel back in, I think it was, 2015 or 16, something like that. I played the Game Boy Advance version. I didn't like it, but I think it was because I was playing it on Game Boy Advance. I didn't play the PlayStation version. I borrowed the PlayStation version from my cousin, so I had played the PlayStation version before, but I didn't play it for very long. So when I played on the Game Boy Advance, that was really the first time playing through the whole entire game. And yeah, like I said, I just didn't like it. I'm hoping playing this version of the game, I'll actually enjoy it more. It could have been just because I was playing on the Game Boy Advance. But anyway, that's a little bit of history with the game. Let's go ahead and start up the game here. I'm going to go over the extras and options, and then I think there's like an intro that I'll show as well. And then we'll start up a new game. Now the intro might be the same as when you start up a new game, I'm not sure, but if it's the same, I'll probably cut it out or whatever, and I won't show it, because there's no point in showing an intro twice or whatever. But anyway, you got your bestiary just like in the other Pixel Remasters. Obviously it's grayed out now because I haven't fought any enemies yet. Music player, well this is, I guess, you can listen to the music of the game, but we're going to be playing through the game anyway. You get your gallery, which is probably spoilers and stuff, but whatever. Options. I'm using gamepad. I'm using a PS4 controller to play. Yeah, one thing, keyboard is very bad for playing these turn-based games. Just not good. Okay, I have to restart the game to apply the 1920 by 1080. Okay, and here's the... Well, the intro skipped, but when I pressed record, the intro skipped. But I'll show it again here in a little bit. But yeah, I want obviously 1920 by 1080. And then language settings, whatever. I'm not worried about that. Privacy policy, license, whatever. Alright, start up a new game here. One thing I do need to mention before starting is I've noticed with a lot of my playthroughs and a lot of other people plays, I've been watching other playthroughs as well. There's a lot of pixelation, like a lot of like blurriness, pixelation. That is all on YouTube, guys. Like that is not me. Like I could play back my videos on my computer and they are 100% fine. So any pixelation, blurriness, that's all YouTube, and it usually, the pixelation is not so bad if you watch the video in 1920 by 1080. So I recommend watching on those settings, obviously. If you watch it in like 480, it's going to be very pixelated or whatever. And that's not me. Like I edit in a perfectly good bitrate and all that stuff. I actually do higher bitrate than what's recommended. So, just wanted to point that out because I noticed, I've been watching my videos, I've been going back and watching my videos and noticed the pixelation and all that. And it's just YouTube, guys, so let's go ahead and start up a new game here. Oh, I forgot about the intro, but I think the intro might be the same. I'm not sure. No, it is different. Okay, well, I'll show the other intro later then. Ancient War of the Magi, when its flames at last receded. Only crap. Gotta read it fast. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use the dread power as a means by whom to conquer all the world. Yep, one of the best villains of all time. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? Even though in my personal opinion, I think Luca Blight was a much worse villain than Kefka, but that's just me. This is new, by the way. See how you can see the city? That was not in the original game, because I was watching a video and someone mentioned that. I didn't even notice it. I will be reading the dialogue as we go through. There's the city. Hard to believe an esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah, yes. Our witch. I hear she fried 50 of the Magitek armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kind of makes your skin crawl. This text is just going by a bit too fast though, guys. I hate reading like super fast like that, so I'm just going to let it go. Like, I'm not pressing any buttons. It's just going automatically. I'll tell you what, though. The intro at the beginning is just like the intro to the logo of the game. So, I don't think it's that crucial that I actually show that. It's obviously available on YouTube, and if I try to record it, it like skips it. So I'm not going to actually be able to show that intro at the beginning. But yeah, we're marching towards the city in our Magitek suits, Magitek armor. But it's just something about this game I did not like. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the Game Boy. Maybe it was because I was playing on Game Boy Advance is the reason I didn't like it. There's very few Final Fantasies I didn't really like. And it's weird that I don't like this one. Like, my thoughts of this game were in the description of that first episode of my Final Fantasy VI, the original playthrough. And yeah, I put like I didn't like it or whatever, and it's true. Like, it's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything. I'm just saying I just didn't like it like as much as I should have, I feel. Like, I like the second half of the game. The second half of the game I liked a lot, actually. And what I mean by half of the game is, well, if you played this game, you already know. I'm not going to spoil it. But the second half of this game is amazing. Like, literally one of the best experiences I ever had with a game. I think it's just the first half of the game I didn't like. The girl takes point, and don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. And just because I say it's like, just because I say I don't like the game, it doesn't mean that it's not a good game. It's a good game, obviously, but I just didn't like it as much as other people, is what I'm saying. Anyway, we want to move our characters to the back row. I do remember doing that. You start with no items. You do start with abilities. You got Cure and Fire, but you can't check Biggs and Wedge's abilities, but you'll be able to see those in battle. You also can't. You can see their equipment, but you can't change their equipment of Biggs and Wedge. You can see their stats. And obviously Biggs and Wedge are recurring characters in the Final Fantasy games. They've been in like pretty much every Final Fantasy. You also have your settings here, which are pretty much the same as it was in the other Pixel remasters. That hasn't changed at all. And then you have the best addition to the every Pixel remaster, the map. This is what makes the Pixel remasters worth it. Look at these maps, how good they look. It's amazing. And every single area in the game has a map. So, and you can also quick save it as well. The Empire's got no business here. Oh, we got some dogs. Ruff, ruff. Alright, so we got Silver Lobo. Alright, so for Terra has different abilities that Biggs and Wedge. Terra has Confuser, which confuses the enemies. Magitech Missile, which does heavy damage, I think. And then Banisher and Bioblast. Banisher, I think, like banishes the enemy from the battle. So it doesn't work on bosses, obviously. And then Bioblast does poison damage. You want to do Bioblast with Terra. Or, well, I'm already saying her name even though, whatever, everybody knows her name by now. But some people might be playing this for the first time, so I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, Terra uses Bioblast, and the other two characters use Fire Beam. Fire Beam's good enough. Imperial Magitech Armor. Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Now we get some battle against some guards. This actually looks really cool in this version of the game. This actually looked pretty bad in the Game Boy Advance version, I'll be honest. And like I said, I've said it multiple times in this video, it could have been the Game Boy Advance version. The reason I didn't like this game. Maybe I'll like it more. I'm older now, much older now. Well, not much older, but I'm older now. I'm playing on a better version of the game. So maybe I'll enjoy it more. Who knows? But my opinion stands. That's one of my least favorite Final Fantasies. Not my least favorite. My least favorite's 10-2, but probably about 12 or it's around 11 or 12 in my list. If I put 1 through 15. Stop them for Narsh. It's better than like Final Fantasy 1. And it's better than 10-2. And it's better than like 13 or whatever. And it's better than 15 as well. But still pretty low on the list, as you can tell. Alright. Let's continue this way now. Oh, we're going to get pincered attack. We've got him trapped now. We'll never be able to escape. How come we ain't fight any Mastodons like you do in the original game? You fight Mastodons in the original game. Let's do Bioblast on those, and we'll do Fire Beam on this one over there. Bioblast looks really cool in this game. So does Fire Beam. I love the animations. Yeah, and Terra has magic too. Like I showed earlier, she has Cure and Fire. But the magic tech abilities are better, so it's not even worth doing the magic. I do like how the game runs at 60 FPS, so that's a nice touch. Defend the mines. Oh, here's the mastodons right here, or megalocloth or whatever, Colif, whatever. They definitely increased the amount of EXP you get because I don't remember leveling up this fast. Seem to level up a lot quicker. According to our source, some miners, spelled M-I-N-E-R-S, not miners as in like little kids, miners as in coal miners, unearthed a frozen esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Narsh mines. A strange light fills the air. Do you want to learn? No, I know how to save the game. Well, that's cool. It's just automatic. You don't have to confirm it anymore. It just does it. Save complete. Yeah. In the other Pixel Masters, you had to confirm it. Oh, okay. When you overwrite, you do. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that is still the same. All right, let's go ahead and heal up some because we have to heal up. The save points don't restore your HP. You could get the random battles around here. I guess we will get into some. I don't use Bioblast against these were-rats. They're immune to it. I got some potions, alright. This opens up later on right here, this tunnel, I remember that. Alright, let's continue on here. I'll handle this. Stand back. One thing I will say, the music's a lot better. I like the music. The remastered music's so good. The music was so bad in the Game Boy Advance version, as you can imagine. If you guys ever played the Game Boy Advance version of this game, you know how bad the music was. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them. And it's boss time. The first boss of Final Fantasy VI. Pixel Remaster. Hold it. This thing's they must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelp? Or Whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right. So, whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Alright. So I will show what happens if you do attack the shell. So we're going to attack the shell. Obviously don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to set up a healing because we're going to need to heal. What's what happens when you attack the shell? It counters a Mega Bolt, which does damage to your entire party. So you don't want to do that, obviously. I didn't show that off in my original playthrough of this game, I don't think. When I did all bosses for Final Fantasy VI in the original game, but I never showed that off. And when it retreats into its shell, don't attack. We have to wait till it pops out again. Kind of obvious, but figured I'd point it out. Alright, you want to use Magitech Missile on the head. And I think you want to do... Doesn't... I know the shell absorbs thunder, but does the... I think you want to just do fire on the head. Hey, you can also have Biggs and Wedge just heal if you want to as well. If you don't want to attack with them. Because the majority of your damage is going to come from the unknown character. And be careful because it'll retreat into its shell Oh, it's gonna do it. Oh no. I actually attacked too. Alright, we're gonna have to do healing force again. Ooh. I have no way to bring her back either, so yeah, unfortunately. I kinda did it at the wrong time and I wasn't prepared. I didn't expect it to go under its shell. It's alright, we'll be able to finish it off with Biggs and Wedge. Ah, great, it's gonna use slime, slow us down. There we go, got it. Unfortunately, Terra's not going to get any EXP if you even get EXP for bosses, I'm not sure. Yeah, you don't get EXP or gil for that battle anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So Terra doesn't lose out on anything. But anyway, that was the first boss of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. I love the victory theme as well. The victory theme changed too. Get a high potion and ether, alright. Oh crap, Terra's still dead. We have to continue on here though. What do we have here? A frozen... So this is the frozen esper. Yeah, keep this thing in mind for later in the game. Like a lot later in the game. Like we're talking towards the end of the game. Well, not really the end of the game, but about the halfway point. So it's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. But where that light coming from? What? Oh no, not Biggs and Wedge. What was that? Wedge. Wedge, where are you? Hey. What's going on? Not Biggs. Lightning strike. Summon skull. Lightning strike. Alright, we're in bed now, guys. Alright, and no longer have that Magitech stuff anymore. Or no. Where am I? My. And I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. We'll find out why later. Oh, I guess I'm about to say it here. Easy. There. This is like slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you in time. That is. So one thing about this game, the clocks have elixirs in them. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Oh, I gotta use my keyboard. We're gonna name her Rosella. That's what I name my female characters. Oops. Rosella. Yes. My name is Rosella. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Doggos. Open up. FBI, open up. We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open the store right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire. Magitek armor. There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Let's go over here and get an elixir. Yeah, the clocks in this game have elixirs, like I said. I remember that from playing this game. The Game Boy Advance. This game looks amazing though, I will say that, and it runs at 60 FPS. So I like that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to change my headsets here. One half of them needed to be charged. Alright, got the other one in now. I only use one headset when I record. Alright guys, I'm actually going to end the video here. In the next episode we will go to the man and see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the fireplace. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And later.